In this video, we're doing a deep dive into double stuffing balloons and how to create custom colors with double stuffed balloons. I'm going to show you more than 5 different ways that you can customize your double stuffed balloon colors and add that extra oomph to your garland. How to get deeper colors out of your balloons, how to get that perfect chalky matte pastel looking balloon, how to use pearls, metallics, and chromes to add that extra pop. And of course, I'm going to show you examples of all of this and more along the way so you can really see the difference with double stuffing and get some ideas for your next creation. Welcome back to the Balloon Garland Basics series. This is video 6. My name is Rachel and this is Bubbly Balloon Co. If you're new to the channel, I make videos that help other artists, DIYers with creativity and inspiration. I put out tutorials and creations every single week, so if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe to see more of it. Now in videos 1 through 4, I taught you how to do a beautiful balloon garland just like the pros, step by step, super simple. In video 5, we did a deep dive, answered all the big questions I get asked about double stuffing balloons, and here in video 6 we are going into customizing the perfect colors with double stuffed balloons. The first type of double stuffed balloon I want to go over with you today is one of the most basic and common ones, which is double stuffed of the same color. So this is a single stuffed white balloon, this is a double stuffed white balloon. All this is 2 white balloons, one inside of the other, okay? And if you can see the difference on camera, in person, this one looks much thinner, this one looks much thicker, a lot more luxurious. It feels like it's more solid and just more elegant, to be honest. Single stuffed white, double stuffed white. Let me know if you can see the difference. Double stuffing with the same color a lot of times just brings that richer, thicker look that can photograph better, but sometimes, to be honest, you can't even tell the difference. Some of them look the exact same, single stuffed and double stuffed, but 1 or 2 of these look a lot better double stuffed. Another thing you can do with double stuffing is creating different hues of the same shade by stuffing it with either a white balloon or a black balloon. Like for instance, take this blue. I've got this blue balloon on its own. I've got it stuffed with a white balloon and stuffed with a dark balloon, so you can see the difference between single stuffing and then lighter and darker hues of the same shade. So here's your single stuffed balloon. This is stuffed with a white balloon and the black balloon. I will say in a lot of cases, the higher quality of outer balloon that you're using, the least necessary double stuffing is. If these were, thin, cheap balloons, I think that you would be able to see like a lot more clearly the difference here. But even being these thick, durable, nice, high quality balloons, I think there's a marked difference, in person at least, between these 3. This one is definitively darker. This one is quite thin looking compared to the others. If I were looking at this one on its own, I wouldn't think twice, but looking at it next to the others, this one definitely has a brighter, richer feel to it. This one definitely has that darker, deeper undertone, and looking at the 3 of them in person, there's a definite difference. I hope it's coming through on camera. Now when it comes to creating different hues, you can also use colors aside from white and black. You could use like blush or ivory on the lighter end, a nice rich brown on the darker end, and that's actually a technique I used on my Mother's Day video. I used like a base color of rose from Qualitex, and my lightest color was rose inside of white. My darkest color was chocolate inside of rose. I had rose stuffed inside of Canyon Rose for my mid shade, and it really just flowed because there was that common denominator between them. So you can have a lot of fun making different hues. So these kind of chalky, like matte-ish pastel shades have been big for the last couple of years. And how you get those is by taking kind of a brighter color and stuffing it inside of a white balloon. Let me show you what that looks like. So at the end, this is going to be black inside of white. This is a light gray inside of white. This is a kind of purpley pink called Canyon Rose inside of white. This one that's jumping off here, this is Sea Glass, which is a light blue inside of white. And then down here we have Rosewood, which is kind of a deep, almost like brownie mauvey pink in white. And can't forget about Mr. Yellow in white as well. So these are kind of those pastels that you probably have seen on Pinterest, making the rounds on Instagram. You can create any shade of pastel you want. As you can see, none of what I'm using here, aside from the black, is like a traditional pastel color. It's not just the baby pink or, you know, the light blue or whatever. These are the colors that I like to use in my everyday stuff. The colors that are just slightly different than what you would normally see. And then it's another take even on those. So they're still even more different. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about this. It's endless customization. Okay, but now let's get to what you're probably actually here for. The most common use of double stuffing balloons is to make custom colors. And this is where the fun begins. You can let your imagination run wild and just kind of go crazy, stuffing away to see what results. But let me show you a few examples. Now this is a custom, almost like a champagne color. This is actually a chrome gold inside of a pearl ivory. And as you can see, it doesn't look like either. It's somewhere in between gold and ivory. It's got that nice undertone through it, but it's still a light color. This is a normal single orange balloon. This is that same balloon stuffed with a metallic rose gold balloon inside of it. Can you tell the difference? This one looks so much thicker, it's less see-through, it kind of absorbs light rather than reflecting it, so it has a much more like sturdy, robust, luxe look than this little single guy. This one's much brighter. In my opinion, it's a little tackier, might be good for Halloween, but I wouldn't probably use it for too much else, maybe something cartoonish, but this is a more kind of subtle, a little more elegant shade that could be incorporated in some more looks, in my opinion. If you want to really up your custom color game, let's talk about pearl and chrome balloons. You can use a pearl or even a metallic balloon to make all sorts of cool colors. So if you put, for instance, a dark balloon inside of a pearl or metallic, it's going to get so much deeper and richer and more vibrant. And on the other hand, you can take a pearl balloon inside of a lighter one, like a white balloon here, and it's going to give it a whole new sheen like this. Practically glowing in there. Look how cute that looks. Now we have that same metallic rose gold we used in the orange example. This is an inflated on its own. It's a little bit translucent. It's like the light goes through it. I can't see through this balloon, but the light just passes right through it, bounces off a little bit. Whereas when you double stuff it, this one has a dark brown, I believe it's chocolate inside of it. Look how deep and rich that is. It has such a custom luxe feel. Like I would want to make like I don't know, if I was doing like a teddy bear baby shower or something, I would want this to be my accent color. Like it's just so rich and luxurious. Now you can do the same thing with chrome balloons. So we can take a chrome balloon, stick it inside of a jewel toned one, like I did right here, and let me show you what that looks like. Look how crazy this is. So this is a chrome blue inside of a jewel teal, and I can't even tell you how awesome this looks in person. It's so uniquely bright and shiny and unlike any other balloon finish out there. Let me give you a reference of a normal jewel teal and a normal chrome blue. So we have the jewel teal, the chrome blue, and when you put them together, this little beauty. Like how fun is that? So if you have like chrome balloons, jewel balloons, go ham, have fun, but be sure to share like what your favorite combo is so the rest of us can try it too. Okay, so I still want to show you two more ways to use chrome balloons in custom double stuffed colors. So I'm going to show you what a normal chrome pink looks like, or chrome mauve I think it's called, and then I've stuffed this other one with a sangria from Tuftex, which is a beautiful like deep purple, and I'm going to let you see the difference. I hope this one's coming through on the camera. The single stuffed, again, it just doesn't have that same depth as the double stuffed does. This has a deeper, richer, darker color and that undertone to it that just makes it a whole new level. So if you have a client who wants something really custom, really unique, play with these chromes, have fun. There's so much to do with them. The last thing I want to show you with chrome balloons is using them inside of lighter balloons. Now this works best with like jewel tones and stuff, but even a lighter balloon, you can see a different sheen to it, and it really has that rich like thickness that we keep talking about. So this is chrome silver inside of yellow. What do you think? Is this enough of a difference for you? Is this something you would want to use in a job to like set yourself apart with a really custom palette like this, or eh? Honestly, like I could play with color combos all day long. Like it's so much fun to me. It's literally endless, stuffing them inside and outside and just seeing what you can come up with, trying to find that perfect palette. Like for me, it's genuinely like a good ass day, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to give you kind of a one rule of thumb before I send you on your way, which is that in general, the darker balloon is going to go inside of the lighter balloon. You can definitely play with putting lighter balloons inside like we did in the hues section, where we made a lighter hue of that blue balloon by stuffing a white one inside of it. There's a definite difference between that and a single stuffed blue balloon, but the most noticeable change is going to come from putting darker balloons inside lighter balloons 99% of the time. Now before I head out of here, I wanted to share some of my all-time favorite color combos with you guys so you can give it a try if you have them at home. I don't have all these in stock to show you myself, but I will put on the screen some of my favorite freaking combos ever. They're so beautiful, they're so much fun, and a lot of them are really versatile and can be used, you know, in all seasons, different occasions, showers, parties, you know, all sorts of stuff. Now I'm always on the hunt for the perfect neutral, and so far my favorites are cameo double stuffed with itself, sand inside of white, gold inside of pearl white. But if you have a color combo that is the perfect neutral, please let us know down in the comments below. I'm sure I'm not alone in saying I would love to see it and try it. And lastly, I wanted to share that a lot of brands like Sempertex, Qualitex, they actually have published their own guides on double stuffing with their own color recipes, and you can easily find them just by googling them. So I would recommend checking those out because they have so many combinations, like all the perfect dusty colors, the neutrals, the nudes, the brights, like really cool combos you can check out. Did I miss anything vital in the video? Did I miss your favorite combo? Let me know down below if I did. And thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Again, if you have any questions on how to actually double stuff, how to inflate double stuff balloons, how to tie double stuff balloons, check out video 5 in this series where I answer all those questions and more. I'll see you in the next one. Rollin with chromies.